Hello everybody, welcome back to Nikos49. Welcome back to the MegaMod Co-op Series with Vaypah Gaming and Noble Rambler, or Noble Rambler and Vaypah Gaming, however you want to intro that. I kind of switch it up a little bit. Thank you everybody for joining, do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and jump into everything and just see what's going on. I'm looking at a 10-year span here for food. We had a bit of a dip. Don't have any nomads right now, which does make me sad. And let's look at the overview. We have broken. We have surpassed 1,000 citizens. We have 482 families, 312 homes. So we obviously need to build a lot more homes, even more than last time, I think. Food, we are in the same spot, I think. We're just making a ton. We're buying a lot and we're making some, so that's good. Production for everything else is nice and happy. Fuel, iron's going down, but again, we buy that, not a big deal. Same thing with stone. And logs, we're doing okay. I think actually we're pretty darn stable. I think what we're missing are the homes. The homes, and there might be a few industries that we could increase. You know, like there's a lot of wool right here. There's a lot of wheat. There's a ridiculous amount of rice. There's a lot of rice. Wow, there's a lot of maple sap. And tallow. How many candles do we have? This is what we're going to do today. I'm going to set up a lot of homes. I want to do a few things here and there, but I'm really going to kind of tweak a couple things and look at industries and just see what we can and can't do. One thing I noticed immediately was this was maxed out at the pub kitchen. 3,000 for luxury resources. I'm going to put that at 5 because we sell some of them, so we want to make sure we've got enough going on. We do have one person that is ill and looks like they've been cured, so that's good. I have a handful of homes already ready to be built, so we're doing that right there. I saw Vaypah's comment about not being conservative with the conservatories. That kind of made me chuckle, actually. One thing I've noticed too is, and I don't know if I'll get to it today in this series, in this episode, is that we haven't made a lot of the brick and brick tiles for the housing, and it looks really good. I think we should. I just don't know if we're going to get into it yet. So I've already changed this, and it still hasn't updated. Come on, luxury resources, you can do it. Okay. Let's look at wool coats real quick, and then I want to look at tallow, because I've never really looked at tallow. Yeah, look, we can make a ridiculous amount of wool coats. Are we selling them, though? Let's see that real quick. What do you have here? You are selling food, and we do have wool coats here, so actually we could be making a heck of a lot more. Do I have 2 people working all of these? Yes, I do, and they're doing pea coats, wool coats, wool coats. All right, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, so we could do another one. What is this right here? This is nothing. Let's go ahead and make that a tailor. Where are you at? I need the big one, the normal one. So we can do that here. Perfect. Wait, now Vaypah made fun of me last time I did this. So actually, hold on. Let me kill that and see what we can do here. Can I put one right there? No, I can't. That's like the perfect size that won't quite work. All right, well, it's just gonna have to be like this, I guess. Boom, and then, I mean, it fits. So there we go, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna put in 2 more of those bad boys right there and start working those as well. Now it's time to make homes. It's time to make a lot of homes, and I gotta figure out where. I like the way these are all split out, but I don't know. I haven't come up with a good solution yet, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I haven't figured out exactly where I want to put everything. Looks like there's an open area right here. I'm just going to put in even more homes. I think I will do the dock residence, though, just to keep with the proper theme. Because I want to try to honor that as much as possible, because it just makes sense. It looks better, right? So dock home, and then we're going to have to upgrade them to resident, I believe. We'll leave that one gap there. Oh, is that going to be... Hey, it will! It works! Okay, let's get more homes there. And we do need people here to work the mines and whatnot. So making them here isn't a bad idea. It's actually a really good idea. We have a good amount of builders and a good amount of laborers going on. Okay, I'm going to let those do their thing. We are at speed 2. While we're looking at numbers, maybe I can crank it to speed 5 because it does actually go faster. It just kind of gets a little jittery and the panning turns into this. And for me, you all know how fast I like to go. It's kind of frustrating. So beeswax. We have a lot of beeswax and a lot of tallow. I think we could do tons of candle making, and they're worth about 8 in trading, so it's not too bad. Now, where are the candles? Okay, we have 3,000 candles. Holy crap. All right, are we selling candles here at the food supplier? Because this thing seems to be running out of items to sell a lot. No, we don't have them there. So why don't... You know, I think this is a similar problem I was running to on my Toolsville series, that I don't think they're gathering the resources quick enough. And what I'm doing to remedy that is putting in a little marketplace right here that'll also pull them, because you can only max these at 5. So look, 1 wheelbarrow coming in. What is he going to bring? I don't know. A little bit of firewood. That was the worst haul I've ever seen. Plus, there's so many different items, which is good for diversity and making sure you don't like just smash through everything. But at the same time, if you have larger quantities of fewer items, you fare a lot better, I think, personally, because they can make a trip and it's a more meaningful trip, right? You just do like one, bam, and you're good to go. So you know what? Why don't we grab a market and let's see, small town market. I got to figure out what's going to fit right here. And that's, oh, that will. That will right there. Look at that. Let's leave a 2 gap right there. Let's put the small town market right there. And then we'll also put in some roads, which these are cobblestone. I think I went through the pains of like trying to figure out what this was last time. There we go. And I would like to actually check the traders as well. So we're going to do a little bit of this. It's a bit of a change to what I normally do and how I normally run things, but I'm going to manually check a few things and make sure they're doing just fine. I still don't understand the trade chickens. I think somebody may have explained it to me. They're worth a lot, which makes me think I should be selling them, not buying them. Anyway, jade statues. We don't need beeswax. I think we're fine on reeds, but you know what? I'm going to pause and check that. No, yeah, I'm going to pause. Let's pause and check the reeds really quickly. We'll scroll all the way down. Yeah, we're at 8,000. We're just fine. Unpause. I don't think I need anything from him. There is 500 jade. Not 50. Come on now. Which I like buying the raw resources. You guys know that. Survival coats. We're actually low on coats, which is probably good that I built the ones for wool. Let's kill our furniture a little bit. Let's see if we can cruise through this. Oh, there's only 100. How about ceilings? 80, so 50. Boom. Good. Let's buy the jade. Let's go and dismiss. We don't need them right now. You're a little chilly. Guess what? It's above freezing, and you got a coat. Cool your jets, or warm them up. Let's see. Stone. Yeah, this is all the normal stuff that we buy. We probably already tapped out a little bit of that. See, same situation right here. I think what we need is some kind of another marketplace that's just for dried goods or tools and things like that, which there is one, if I remember correctly. I think there was just a tools vendor. Oh, where is it? Small market, tiny market. Where was it? Hardware store, slightly smaller than market. It provides a local area for workers to collect raw materials and tools. How big? That's rather large. Gosh dang it. Cloth vendor. No. No, that's not what I want. I want like what are we selling here? Like I want all these. I want materials. Or dried goods. But I don't think I'm gonna have. I need something that'll pull them, that'll grab them in, because we're running that same situation. I think with we only have the 5 people there. I would like to increase that a little bit. So, what is this? Clothing and tools. Okay, that's good. Dried goods stall. Okay, we do have. So there's one of each. So dried good and clothing is going to help with both of these. So, all right, so we've got clothing right here. And let's do that. And then the dried goods, let's do that as well. What is this? That's dried goods storage, which I think is the right idea. But I think we need something that will actively grab it and bring it in. So a few things have finished up being built. And I'm gonna do the thing we've started to do, and I've found some real value in it, is just having these sitting right here. With moving around and trying to remember all this stuff, it's kind of smart. So, good job, Noble. You have converted me to all of this. I don't know if Vaypah does this very much. Because most of the time when I watch him, he's kind of in the groove of, like, decorating. Or designing. I should say designing, because really he's more city planning, designing kind of stuff. Which I find to be very cool. Alright. So that's being worked on. We've already gone through winter? No, it's early spring. I'm like, holy cow, this is speed 5. It's not like... It's not warp 10. Now, we've got a lot of rice. I think I'm going to leave that for now. as just food to eat or whatever. Bakery supplier. Nice. Look at you. All right, we purchased quite a bit of food, and we're doing just fine. Like, I don't want to adjust the amount of food being purchased right now. I think it's doing just good. It's fine. We've got a vegetable barn. Oh, it's only vegetables. I wonder if that's going to cause problems, because this is a ton of different kinds of food that's not vegetables. That's only being used for this stuff. I think if we did even just a small barn right here, it would help them move items in and out very quickly, unless we've got another normal warehouse, which there's one right there. That's pretty darn close, and this one's not very full. So you know what? I think we're fine. Oh, look, small barn. Never mind. Vapah already thought this thing playing out. Look at this thoroughfare. Fantastic. They're just rocking and rolling out here. We've got wheat being made, which is awesome. Which makes me think I should probably check on that. Let's go ahead and check on the wheat and the flour counts. I think wheat was doing just fine. So wheat's at 4,000. Let's check flour. Flour's at 2,600. Nice. Okay, good. Good. Okay, it looks like we've got our small town market. We're going to fill that up. We have the tailor shop, which I'm going to go ahead and upgrade, and this tailor shop that I'm going to upgrade again. So I will leave those here. And I want to see where this market is. Okay, this one. Perfect. Okay, and that's going to be worked. So somebody's going to come here and actually work this bad boy. They're going to start pulling stuff in. I love what he's done. Did you guys see this? He put the walkways here underneath, and it's just good stuff. See, what are we selling? What are we selling here? Food supplier, and we've got all this materials and clothing, and yeah. So I think the market is going to help with that. But you know what? We probably need the same thing here, where we have clothing and tool stalls, because they pull. I guess that's a good question. Where do these guys pull from? Oh, I hate how the follow mode just does that. I want to center and just leave it on her. So this citizen, she's cold and trying to find a warm place to stay. Okay, that's fine. Where is she? She's in there warming up. Very good. I want to know, she's picking up resources. Okay. You know what? We're going to follow her. So where do you pick up your resources from to go and sell here at the market? Let's find out. A day in the life of Vanessa. That's her name. Vanessa the builder is picking up resources. Why is she a builder picking up resources? I saw her dropping stuff off right here. Wait, what are you, Vanessa? What are you? Vanessa, why doesn't it say profession? Picking up resources. Okay, so she's picking up rice. No, she's getting something to eat. Why didn't you eat a minute ago, Vanessa? Hello? Looks like one of our stalls over here did finish up. I'm going to go ahead and let's just put one person on it for now. Ooh, it looks like we don't have enough people working on the vendors. There we go. We still need a few homes. There are a couple things being finished. I don't know if those are homes at this point, though. Let's follow Vanessa a little bit more. Vanessa, the fuel refiner is working. You know what? I think she's a general laborer. I don't think we're learning anything from her. Get out of here, Vanessa. All right. Wait. What do you do? Looking for something to eat. She's a builder. All right. Wait. You've got a wheelbarrow. What do you do? Vendor stall. What stall? Wait. Job vendor. What kind of vendor? Right here. Great. All right. You know what? I gotta find somebody right here that actually drops something off here. So let's wait for a second. I'm just curious about how this works, because I'm making an assumption that this is going to help. It's incredibly full right now, and full of some of the items that are needed here. Wait, where are you going? Oh, there he is. This is our man, I think. Trader. Follow. You are not very happy either. Okay, so he's working. He's putting some stuff away. Where's he going? Is it Goiven? Goiven! That's probably not right. Alright, where's he going? He is going to work, which means he's probably just going to go pick up something. Where is he heading? Look at all these wheelbarrows everywhere. And they're all going through the cemetery. Like, what the heck is going on? They're just like, screw the graves, I don't care. People are going to visit every now and then. Wheelbarrow guys getting mad at them because they're in the way. They got that little backwards. It's kind of funny, honestly. Wait, what did you pick up from? From a barn. But what did he pick up? Let's check his inventory. Furniture. Okay, here's the real question. In the small town market, is there furniture? There's not. Inconclusive. Dang it. I was hoping to figure this out. Dried goods stall. Where did our other tailor go? Clothing and tool stall. Right here. Alright, let's get a couple people working this. Actually, just one. There we go. Let's make sure all the vendors are good to go. So, both of these right here. It looks like dry goods is picking up a bunch of stuff. So that's good. Look at all the gold and whatnot. And gold and silver. Then we got peacoats coming in over here. So I think this will help. But again, I'm still working under that assumption that that's what they're going to do. That they're going to pull it from a vendor. Whereas a vendor might only be using it to grab or to use for citizens directly, not for trade. I think I'm working under a false assumption. I really do. I think that the guys that work here are only grabbing from barns. I really do. See, and those are quite full. But here's the thing: are there furniture? Is there furniture in here? Because he grabbed from somewhere else completely. Well, there's no furniture in here, and there's no furniture here in the small market, right? Yep. I don't know. Very concerned. That's kind of weird. All right. Well, we still need more homes. So why don't we work on the homes, and then we will. And then I think we should make more candles and sell them. I think we could really increase that quite a bit. Look at this over here. Oh, look, country smithy. Let's get carbon steel, and we'll just have one person working that for now. There we go. We've got all these homes that were finished up here. Wow. Wow, the people are kind of old. Holy crap, we need more homes. Man, I'm kind of abandoning the idea of the railroad for now. I think we're going to use the other one. I really need more homes in here, though. How are we going to pack these in even tighter? I guess I could come over here, because where's the radius for this? It's like right in this area. I guess we could build some here. But I want them close. I want them close over here. I wish we could build, like, legitimate apartments. You know what I'm saying? I wish we could actually have like an apartment complex or something, and it would just be jam-packed full of people. Look at the material stalls, just completely full. Jeez. And parish house. We could stick a couple homes, like maybe one or two right here and one or two right there to work this area. Let's see. The large homes, no, they're not going to fit. What about the mediums and smalls? They're not going to fit 2 by 2, but we could, boom. Nope, that's not even going to be enough room, I don't think. I don't think so. Oh, it is! Okay, let's get 2 homes there, and then 1 here, and then maybe a conservatory. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I'm just going to start building it right now. And then the parish house, really, it could have a conservatory attached to it as like the preacher's little home right there. So we can put that in there as well. So we got a few more things being built up. See, the labor count is going down. We've got a lot of children because I've been building homes, but it's kind of concerning that we don't have enough peeps. Let's check and make sure while I was following people that I didn't miss out on nomads. I'm like really paranoid that I am. It's kind of weird. But I don't think we are. Okay. All right. Now, we need candles. I like that he's given these gaps in room. And that means actually we should probably go somewhere else where we don't have a massive need of population work in the mines. We could probably do candles out here or something like that. You know, like we could do a road just going through here. Or, you know, we could just have the walkway. That might actually increase some efficiency if they're doing any trading or moving of resources along this kind of way. It would be a lot better, a lot more efficient to have them running like this. Can I just say I love Banished? Man, what a fun game. I love strategy games and city building games. I should be more clear. I love city building games. Strategy, strictly speaking, is not my strongest suit ever. But these games are just so much fun to kind of figure stuff out. And collaborating with Noble and Vaypah has been really fun, you know, and pretty enlightening as to how they kind of run things. So that's kind of interesting as well. We could do some homes here as well, which I'm still thinking of it. That 31, most of it's like right here, so that's going to be a big hit on things. I could build. Oh, we started building homes over here too. Now that I think about it, so why don't we continue that? No, crap, I did it wrong. Boom. No, reclaim. Frick. Oh, I like. Dang it! I kicked him out of their house. There we go. Gosh, I did it wrong. What I need to do is come in here and go with the homes again. Then do them back to back. Right, we need the dock homes back to back. There we go. And then I can come in with the walkways, which have turned into double wide for some reason. That's my own fault. And then we can put it in front, so that way there's full access. And on this side, I'll go ahead and push it onto the shore, because I think that'll work out as well. Okay, so this is going to build up a little bit more, and they'll fuel the industry over here. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a little frog in my throat there. Oh, don't worry, Night Ghost. I can take over from here. Oh, hello, Martha. I wasn't expecting to hear from you. Oh, look at that. All these people are dedicated. Going straight into the water. Building up all of these structures. I like what you're doing here, Night Ghost. But I'm a little concerned. All right, what's your concern? Martha, are you worried about food? Because we seem to have that under control. Oh, no. The lobster bisque here is divine. It just melts in your mouth. I'm just concerned about overall growth and if we can go any more here. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is good, We've got mines and other things here. Oh, good. I was getting a little concerned. You know, I'm worried that people have to walk too far. Oh, you're worried that they, like, you know, will get tired and, you know, it'll be a bad situation for them. You know, that's really nice of you. No, I'm concerned that they're not working and living right next to each other. Okay, so you're worried about them being inefficient. Yes, hello. Norman has told me that if you give them clothes, food, tools, and you get them right next to their place, they're going to be faster. Well, that's true, Martha. I mean, that's just kind of natural as to how that works. But we do have a lot of travel going on right now. I'm trying to alleviate that. Oh, yes, that better be the next thing that you're doing, Night Ghost. Okay, fine. I got it, whatever.
Yes, Night Ghost, and I really would like a report on this little extra area you've built over here. Also, the tin being produced. Are you actually making tin foods?
You know, Norman, I'm not 100% sure.
And you should really check the efficiency of where these people are going.
All right, okay, fine. I'll do that as well. Let's see. Am I making any tinned foods? I could be purchasing some of them, just to be clear. I could be getting some of those in.
Oh yes, that's also that's a distinct possibility. The amount of trading coming through here, you never know when you're picking up something here and there.
Well, it looks like we've got a little bit of this. That is not really indicative of, like, unless we're making it and then they're eating it immediately. I don't think we're making it. Where do I see the tinner? Oh, tin worker, tinnery worker. No, there's no tinnery work being done.
Oh dear. Okay, let's check overall quantity real quick. And I know we're going to work on the tallow. That's great and fine, and the beeswax, but that's none of my beeswax. We should probably check on some of these other things. Oh, you do have roof tiles. A minute ago I heard you say something about not making them. Nikos doesn't seem to know what's going on. Can you check on that other stuff for me, please? Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, friend. Let's see. Usually I have a ridiculous amount of fish. I don't this time. I've got a lot of tomatoes. We could be making some soup from tomatoes. We've got some raspberries. I've actually got a lot of apples. We could make an ale from that, but let's not take away from the food supply too directly. Cherries as well. So we've got a decent amount of fruit going on. I've got some venison. We could be making some venison stew or something like that. Why don't we go to that area, check on the efficiencies that are going on here, see what else we need to build, because they are finishing off some of the buildings that are going on. And then, you know, maybe we can build some tin stuff.
It sounds like a fantastic plan, Night Ghost. Seriously, I mean, that's not the worst, but these guys are not the most efficient.
Well, I did build a lot of homes directly right here to alleviate some of the needs that were going on.
Well, I was here, Night Ghost, don't you worry. I was able to see that.
I don't know why these guys are living over there.
Yeah, these people aren't very bright, I've noticed as well. They tend to work hard, especially if given the right tools, but they're not the most intelligent.
Yeah, I get that. So part of the problem is there's not enough homes over here, so they're having to bring people over. So why don't we build 3 more homes here just right away? We'll get that taken care of. And let's line those up. Perfect. There we go.
Night Ghost, I've heard that you say perfect a lot.
Well, yeah, that's just kind of me talking and you know, thinking through everything and making sure it's done right. It's perfect, you know? Like, I like it. I like the way it is.
That's not really the correct use of the word.
Seriously, Norman, we're not going to get along if you're going to come over here and correct me on my English and grammar and all that nonsense.
Okay, I see. You were a little touchy about that. Just take a little note of that. Jot it down here in the notebook. Night Ghost is sensey about grammar. That's good to know.
Let me guess, you're going to tell Martha?
Martha knows everything.
I know everything, sugar.
Jeez. It's kind of terrifying. All right, so we have 6 homes. 6 homes. Can I get back to work? Can I do that?
Oh, yes, sugar. You do you. You do you, boo. Okay.
Okay, we're closer than I thought. She just called me boo. All right, let's go ahead and check on the food production. Let's get a meat tinnery going right here, okay? And then we will also do, what, vegetable or soup? Oh, no, we need soup. We need soup. Yes. We'll just do the 2 for now. So we'll build those up. We'll pull them over here. Have the tinnery. The tinnery. And then a tinnery right there. Ah, perfect. All right, so we got some more homes.
I heard that again.
It's quite... Norman, I swear. It's perfect, Norman. It'll be so perfect. Okay. You know, he is just getting sassafras left and right over here. Look at all these gems and everything. You know, we don't sell those. I wonder if that's on purpose. Is Martha wanting to hold on to those? Anyway, let's find a place where we can put either more homes or more candle areas. Is this within? Oh, right here. We can put another candle maker right there. Let's do it. All right. Candle maker. Perfect. We'll build that as well. Wow. Ever since Norman pointed that out, I just don't ever not say perfect. Hey, look. The kids to adult ratio being in school and all that is actually improved. Look, they're getting homes done over here. Oh, that one just finished. Who's going to move in? Inquiring minds want to know. Is this parish completely full now? Wasn't it like not a minute ago? I guess adults now count to go there. So overall happiness is good. Our happiness and health is actually not too bad overall. It's pretty solid. It looks like clothing has increased a little bit, but I haven't assigned anybody to our new things over here because I don't think they've finished. Can somebody please move in? Can we do that, please? There we go. 5 times speed. 5. Go with the speed. Fast. Go. No? Fine. I want to see. I'm actually genuinely curious as if we get the right age group in there. And then we also have the clother. And then the other clother over here. We're going to have wool coats being made out of both of these. 4 people will actually work the 2 of these. And we'll have a lot of people rocking and rolling on those. Really with the dock home? What's going on? I do love this, by the way. The traveling wagon vendor. Very cool. I think it's solid. And it's right here next to the dock market. Good old dock market. Material stall. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on right there. Why does nobody want to move into this house? I know they're not the best homes in the world. But, I mean, they're not the worst. They're better than the smaller ones I could be making. Do you want me to make the small ones? Small school. Never noticed that. What? Water shrine. This is the water tribe right here. Another small school all mixed in there. And look, Dock Market's doing just fine. Only 34% makes me think they need another person to help work that. Whenever I see it that low, it should be like 75% all the time. That means they probably need another person retrieving and pulling stuff in. I'm always concerned when our fuel gets this low and it's like almost winter. Okay, what's going on with the home? I'm like kind of weirded out now. I've got the walkway that can go into the house. Look, all 3 of them. Okay, it all updated. 73 and 38. DeLorean, dang, and then Larky or Lark the miner. You're ancient, and then what is happening here? Oh, jeez. Cougarville. All right, we're going to pause this. Thank you, everybody, for joining on that wonderful and enlightening note. I'm going to go ahead and make a cut here, and then when we come back, we'll deal some more stuff. We'll keep tracking the tin, the soup tinnery, the meat tinnery, the clothing areas as well, and just continue to grow and progress and trying to get these people a little more efficient and make sure they keep growing. That's the big key. Maybe we'll get some nomads. I'm not really sure. Anyway, thanks, everybody, for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.